I am sorry that I am late, guys. So many things going wrong. Wanted to keep me off this live. Look, I'm not even in my normal room. I'm in the sunroom. How y'all doing this evening? I'm not gonna stay on here long. I don't think I am. I had a breakthrough last night that I didn't even know bothered me until last night when I started crying. And one thing about me, if I'm going through something, I share with everybody. I don't hide what I'm going through. But what happened last night, after I talked about that, I wanted to talk about self-love. I haven't even talked about it with my sons, and we are very close. And that's because I'm always looking to dig inside to see what can I change about myself to become the best person that I could possibly be. I don't really pay too much attention to others because that's their journey and that's on their time. But for me, I'm constantly evaluating myself. Why did I react like this, or how this person got me so angry because of that? Why is that, right? And so I'm probably get a little off base about what my piece of paper is saying, because as I said, I had an enlightenment last night that I didn't even know it bothered me until last night, and I'm 47 years old. So let me tell you how I began. I was writing down my notes about self-love, because I can get on here and we can start talking about something else and I get off topic, right? But so I had my notes and everything laid out, and I don't know where this came from, y'all. I was laying in the bed, and it's a very touchy subject, because I don't even like to say this, right? I'll say this one time, and you'll never hear me say it again, and I never felt slighted, okay? As a child growing up, y'all know I'm the oldest, right? And Dad, ain't nothing towards you. It's this my journey. It's nothing towards my father. When all grown up, I'm the oldest. I've always felt love from my father. Probably even like a special kind of love from my father, right? And so one day, I'm 12 years old now. So mind you, the man that I know is my father, this is what I think. I think he's my biological father, because after everything came out and was told, him and my mom met when I was 6 months old. So I don't know any other man. My mom didn't want me to know my biological dad. I'll tell you why about that. Somebody don't let me forget. And so I don't know why this came on my spirit, y'all. The only thing I could think of is because I was thinking about how can I constantly evolve into the woman that God created me to be. So when I was 12 years old, you know how you be over everybody's house and having a cookout, and your elders is drinking, having a good time. And I can't remember what led her to say that to me. And my aunt Sue, I was playing my aunt, but I was a smarty pants, but not like that, because they'd have knocked me out. And I remember playing in her house, and then I remember her saying to me, "You little smart motherfucker, that's why Ducky ain't your biological father." And I thought she was playing the drunk. I was like, she don't know what she talking about. I'm not trying to hear it. So I ran to my grandma, who I told y'all in the last video is very special to me. And I said, "May, Aunt Sue said that my father's not my biological father." And when my grandma would put her head down, I knew it was true, right? So, I had anger issues, When I look back at my life, my father never made me feel slighted from his 2 biological kids with my mom. If anything, my father worked so hard to make me feel special, almost to the point where, my baby sister was kind of feeling like I'm his favorite, right? Hindsight, I'm thinking that he just wanted to make sure that I didn't feel unloved by him. The whole Goodman side of the family, my aunts, my uncles, my numerous cousins. They never made me feel slighted. They never made me feel like I was the stepchild. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying. This is something that's come out last night, and because I told y'all I'm always like trying to evolve and be who God wanted me to be, and I was always a tough Tony. Everybody know, I was always a tough Tony, but something in my head said, let out your cries for your 12-year-old niece. And I cried last night in my bedroom. Nobody knew it. Nobody didn't know I was in there. Pulled my heart out. And as I say again, my father has never made me feel slighted. My whole Goodman side of the family never made me feel. I did not know until my Aunt Sue told me this, right? So it's nothing towards them. And my dad, still to this day, he worked. I'm his daughter. We never used the word step. That's why I said, I'm just going to say this one time, because I don't even like nobody to say that about him. I don't even like for somebody to say, that's your stepdad or something like that. No, that's my father, right? And I say this to say, and I'm going to get back into self-love, but I want to say this. People don't understand the hurt that they're causing their children when the child finds out later on down the line that this man is not your biological father. They always say, I'm gonna wait. Oh, I think they too young to know. I think they too young to know. No, we should be told as soon as we can understand. And my family probably gonna see this and be like, what? Because I hadn't even got a chance to tell them yet, y'all. So if there's anybody out there that's dealing with this, please, please, please tell a child as soon as possible. And remember how I was telling y'all about how generational curses be passed down, and the very thing that you was mad at your mom about, you do. My oldest son, see, let me connect the dots for you. Now, my oldest son, Dontier Ray, it's a reason why his name is Ray and not Wilson. When I got pregnant with Tay, I was with his dad, as I told y'all, but his dad went in the Navy for a while, so we broke up for a little while. So I started dating somebody else. He's on here. He'll see this. I'm not going to say his name, though. And so when Mario came back home, that's their father, so y'all know who that is. Mario came back home. We got back together. We made up. And a month later, I found out I was pregnant. But in that time, I did a slip woo-woo with the guy that I was dating for some time, a couple months while, Tandy dad, we broke up. He was in the Navy. But so when I got pregnant, the thing about me is, though, I told Mario as soon as I got pregnant, and I told the other guy, I said, look, I don't know, I'm pregnant. I don't know for sure. Mario, I think it's yours, but I'm not for sure. And I said, because I knew what that made me feel like. And I was not going to play no games with my son like that. And so, but when I got the sonogram, I knew that I was already pregnant before I had the little slip up woo-woo. Now, mind you, I ain't going to go into that part. I ain't going to do that to Mario. So, anyway. So, when, I had, and remember I told y'all that we was raised in, you don't need no man. That's how we was raised. So dysfunctional. But, so when I had my son, I was like, I show both of y'all this. I raised him by myself. I don't need one of y'all. That's how I was carrying it, right? And so long story short, Mario believed me. He believed me. I'm not going to get into why I came out because I didn't talk to their dad about this yet. And so when my son was like 16, somebody kept just throwing slurs at him saying, you had Somebody said it to him one time. I guess he thought I was pillow talking. I don't know. So anyway, we took a DNA test, and Dante is Mario's child. But if that's why you see Tay name is Dante Ray, and my middle son is Deontay Wilson. That's why they don't have the same name. Because I was like, F both y'all. I'll raise them by myself. That got that dysfunction again, right? And so women, or even if you're a man and, you know, y'all raising y'all couple and y'all know that the child is not yours biologically, please tell the child as soon as possible, because that could have turned into something bad for me. I could have been out here being promiscuous, looking for a daddy's love. This could have went bad. But because I had been molested as a child, me sleeping around, it wasn't gonna happen. Like it had to it had attached negativity to it, so I didn't do it, right? But I'm talking to y'all as y'all kids. So if somebody out there right now, y'all know y'all got a little kid, or you and this dude, or the child teenager, I'm telling you from the child that it happened to me. You need to tell that child now, because there's something in the next, you know, time that I got to deal with to make sure that wound heals. And like I said, it's nothing that my father did. He's never made me feel slight. If anything, he always made me feel like his special girl. So please, and if your kids are mad at you because, hey, maybe this did come out when they got older and they mad at you, don't show anger back towards them. It's just that their heart is crushed. You can never understand what that feel like, that you would think somebody's your biological dad, and then you start looking around, you even start saying, oh, is this why I don't look, you know, like them, or it's so much that go towards that. Y'all think this stuff is a joke. Me, when my biological sons have kids, if I'm in any way questioning, a DNA will get done, because I know what was done to me and other people around me. So please take this from somebody who is a grown, loving woman. Make sure that you deal with that as soon as possible. And so that's something I was going to get on. So now I'm going to get into the self-love, you know. But that came up last night at the age of 47. So we talking about 35, 36 years later. So all these secrets, it's going to hurt the kid. Me, I couldn't do it. I was rough, rugged, and raw. I didn't even have it in me to play no games. You know, I told both of them what it was. You know, I ain't have it in me to play no games with nobody, right? So, like I was saying, self-love. These are the things I had to heal from, y'all. And I was tested again today. And somebody don't know what they was doing. They sent me a video in the DMs about some men that like did a walk through the Baltimore or something like that. They thought they were showing me a good thing. And it was. I'm very proud of those black men. I pray that this is a domino effect for more and more of these things, because and one woman, I can't do it alone, but I'm telling you this, I'm going to go down there every single week, and I'm going to do everything I humanly can to give back to my community. So, back to what I was saying. So, look, guess who in the video, y'all? Tallest one in the video. The guy that raped me. I look at the video, I said, so I was like, am I seeing right? So it was him, you know. So that showed me, am I healed or not? Am I healed, or do I think I'm healed? From you know, it took the wind out of me just a little bit, but I think I'm healed. I think I'm healed. This new wound that's open, now I gotta go back and do the work for this 12-year-old niece to make sure that I'm okay. But when I left my marriage, you know, a lot of people were saying to me, why don't I date? You know, like I told you, I had been locked down, for real, my whole life, from the age of 14 on up. I had been in 2 long-term relationships. Little, you know, when you're young, y'all break up for a couple months and you date somebody else like that. But I'm just going to say those 2 because they were the real deal, right? And The reason why I didn't date, because the things that was going on in my household, I did not want to take that into the future. And I never sat there and just point the finger. I had to look at myself and say, why did I allow this to happen? Why did I do this? Why all these things? And that's all this stuff just started coming up from my childhood. All these things just started coming up from my childhood. I was mad at my grandmom who passed away, that I told y'all. This came up because remember when I told y'all that I was molested, and when we was growing up, we was raised again. We strong black women, we don't need no man. Anybody do something to y'all, we was very heavily told about being molested. Anybody touch y'all, I don't care who it is. It could be your father, right? And I come from a family of strong women, right? So when I see, now look, I'm just having this revelation with y'all. Now, when I was 12, that's when it came out about a family member was molesting me and my cousin. That's what, God damn, I ain't even had this revelation. See? And so, I don't want to say these people because they don't know nothing about it. So, my immediate family member, it was a female. She was ready to go in because what made us tell us that the guy came to my grandmother's house, and we hadn't seen him in many, many years because they moved out of town somewhere. And so that sparked it. So, we told, and it was a whole bunch of stuff going on. People grabbing knives. We lived out Cherry Hill at this time, because I remember, even though we moved out with my mom, my grandmom still lived there. So we still was out there, our friends, everything, right? And so I got mad at my grandma because she always said, like, if somebody touch you, let me know. We gonna do whatever, right? And then when it came out who it was like, skirt, hold up. And this person, we don't have the same blood. So if it was like a blood relative, I could understand that. But this person, we don't have the same blood. So it was like, hold up. So it was like, it was a different tune. My father, when he heard of it, he was on his way out Cherry Hill, him and my mother. I already know what was going down once he got there, right? And I was happy. I was like, yeah, my father on his way, right? But the woman that was trying to hold him there, because he was trying to leave, and she was trying her best to hold him there, but people got involved and he let him run, and he ran down out of state, right? And look, I'm having this revelation now. All this is going on with me at the age of 12. I'm just having this as I'm talking to y'all. And so anyway, so when I left my marriage, I didn't want to take all this baggage that was created in me since I was a child and that I passed down. I wanted to clean all that up, and I own my stuff. I told you that. And evolving and becoming the person that God created you to be, you must own your stuff. You must own the part that you play. That's why I say, as far as that, in my marriage, I never played a victim. But as far as being raped and molested and all those things, yes, I was the victim, right? And so that's when I started figuring out, like, why I was so angry, why all these things happened, and look, it even passed down to my sons. They had to do the work once I left my marriage. We had no idea that we was this damaged. So once the work was done, then we start seeing the light shining bright. That, and that's why a lot of people, they can't explain to me, like, why you look so different? You look young, you look this. And that's because I got a little ookiness off me. And not to say, listen, y'all want to party and drink and do y'all thing, whatever makes y'all have fun, do it. But me, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do nothing. I think I got drunk maybe one last time when my middle boy was 2, and I got so ripped. And what was that club name? Malbus, I think. Man, that stuff had me in a gutter vomits, and I was done with that. And then I'll tell y'all a story. Look, 12 years old. Why I don't smoke marijuana. Let me tell y'all. All right, let me see. God created me to be, because y'all know I tell this story and I'll forget. When we was 12, me and my cousin, we stole one of our mother's, at that time it was called joints. So me and my cousin, my boy cousins, all of us, we snuck one and ran in the woods, right? And they puffed, and then this my first time, right? Only thing I used to mimic was remember the little toy cigarettes, y'all, that you get exhale and it would blow out smoke? That's the only thing I did. And so when I inhaled, I must have did it wrong, right? So remember, we in there sneaking. So I runs out there and I runs out the woods and I'm running towards the house and I'm like, oh, my heart on fire, my heart. I really thought my heart was on fire. Man, we got our butts tore up. But that scared me so much that I don't smoke. I don't smoke marijuana. And let me tell you something. That traumatized me because remember I told y'all I have like 3 back surgeries, right? And so they were saying, they wanted me to pull back on the pain pills and whatever, right? And I did. I went down drastically, but so what they was putting out there, they was like, you young, your body's going to get used to these pain pills after a while. So are you interested in doing medical marijuana? So I told them instantly. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. So they talked me and they kept talking me into it. So they said, you could do edibles and that way, you won't have to smoke it. And I'm telling them, like, do y'all understand my pain is constant? It's 24/7. It's 24/7 since 2004, right? So what are y'all telling me? I got to stay high up around the clock. Anyway, long story short, I tried it. Didn't like it. Got off it. I didn't like it because I got real high one time. Y'all, I was so high, right? I would be sitting in my living room watching TV, right? I was so high that I did not want to take and hold my phone to see who was texting me. That's how high I was. It was too much to lift my arms up and to get to that phone and hold it and see who texted me. And I was embarrassed. My sons was looking at me, right? Because they don't smoke weed either. They probably dibble and dabble here and there. And so for them to see me like that, I didn't like that. Like my eyes was low, like I couldn't look. They knew mommy is ripped, right? They was laughing. They thought it was funny. But for me, because of the, the environment that I grew up in, because I saw drugs keep transgression until other things that was bad. So it's not me. That's not my thing. It's not, hey, if you want to smoke weed, I find it funny. See, now I laugh at other people. It's funny to me when I see other people, but it's just not my thing. So back to what I was saying. So some people don't even know me, y'all. Like some people from maybe 5 years ago, they might see these lives and they might be like, yeah, okay. No, this is really who God created me. When you're not in a toxic relationship anymore, you can focus, you can see clear. It looks good on you. Your skin looks better, your heart. Please, y'all, start taking care of yourself. We're going to talk about that too, because I have better take care of yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Everything's just start evolving. That's why when I say I'm a little black girl from Cherry Hill, from the streets of Baltimore, to where I am now, I don't mean that I'm filthy rich. I mean I'm comfortable, but I'm so happy and elated into the woman that I have evolved into. A lot of people, like I said, they won't even know me. People from 5 years ago, they won't even really know me. I've changed so much. I've evolved so much. So that's what I want to tell y'all. For the first time in my life, I am taking care of me first. Mind, body, and spirit. My mind, dealing with things like I just cried to y'all about, crying for 12-year-old niece of finding out that my father's not my biological father. Body, eating healthy, taking my vitamins, making sure I stay on top of my health. Because as I say, I see all this cancer stuff going on, and it's in my family, and I don't want it. So, body, taking care of my body, and spirit, staying grounded in God's word. That Bible feeds my soul. It helps fill my hunger. It is who I am. I'm nothing without God. I am nothing without God. And anybody can tell you I don't play about my relationship with the Lord. I'm not somebody that you'll see in church on Sunday and I'll be, praise God, hallelujah. And then when you see me Tuesday, that ain't matching the Nisa that you see in church on Sundays. No, what you see is what you get. This is me. As you can see, I'm not shy. I'll tell you anything. If I could help people out, that help them evolve, because I didn't have nobody to teach me right. So people say, how did you know how to start doing this? I don't know how I know. I didn't have nobody to teach me right. I didn't have nobody to show me right. I don't know if this is God just starts talking to my spirit. But the beautiful thing about that is that I pour into everybody around me. Now, it's up to them whether they want to choose to continue on the path that God has for them. Some people ready, some people not, right? So take care of yourself. Take care of your mind, your body, your spirit. And when I left that toxic marriage, I'm so happy. That's why people always say I look younger and everything. Like I feel so good from the inside out, y'all, and I'm not lying. And let me tell y'all something. That does not mean everything in my life is perfect. But let me tell y'all something, right? Weapons come in me all the time. You don't think because I'm out here going down in the city talking to these little guys on the corner that's selling drugs, shoot you in the head. You know, I don't know how I get to go down there by myself. Nobody goes with me, and I walk away unharmed. But I know it's God. This is God. I'm doing what God told me to do. Right? Damn, y'all. I hate when I do that. I hate when I get thrown off. Right? Oh, so yeah. So I'm telling y'all, take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit, please. And if it's anything that you can ask me, maybe that I'm forgetting, because I'm the queen. I think it's those pain pills. Because when I was younger in high school, when I was in school, I had everything that I ever had. I did great in school, but it was because I had a photogenic memory. But I think it's because these pain pills that I've been on since 2004. I think that's why my mind be like, I be forgetting real fast, right? So if somebody could tell me what I was talking about. I hate when I get sidetracked. But anyway, take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit. This is why I choose not to date. For all you guys in my DMs, and I'm talking about, it is a lot. And I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Thank you for thinking I'm a beautiful woman that you would like to take out and you would like to date. But for the first time in my life, I'm learning to love me. I'm learning to get to know me. I'm healing all wounds from the past, that things that I've done that was done to me. And also, I'm helping all my little black city kids, that's where I'm from, help them start thinking and help them start looking at life different. I don't have time to date. I really don't. I don't even want to shoot. I don't even want to play with you. You know, thank you, but I don't have time. I don't have time to date. So I just want to say that because I get so many DMs every single day. And sometimes I can answer and sometimes I'm not. So I don't want y'all to think I'm acting funny. But like I said, I even lost a lot of people on this journey, y'all, that I really, really loved, right? That I really, really loved. And you know, it bothered me. You know, I told my kids, I said, when you evolve in life, sometimes everybody not gonna be able to go with you. And we so quick to say, I don't care, I don't care. You know, well, sometimes it hurts. Sometimes people you leave, like, it hurts. Like, for my ex-husband, like, for me to leave him, like, it took a lot for me to do that. And it's okay. You know, I'm okay. I'm better. I'm happier. I'm healthier. I can focus more. I can see clearly. I can pour into my sons. I can pour into my family. I can pour into my community. And I'm so happy and so fulfilled. So if you want to take away anything tonight, think about what I said when I first got on here. Because when I get off here, as you can see, I'm still trying to fight back the tears. I'm going to get in the Bible and do some praying and some scriptures with the word, you know, and it's going to take a little time for me to heal, because even though I've known since I'm 12, I never dealt with it. Take care of yourself, y'all. Take care of your kids. There's so many adult kids that I talk to that's right, my son's age is, y'all, that they don't even feel like they can talk to their parents. That tell them that the hole is in their heart. They don't even feel like they can talk to their parents. So that's why I say don't be so offended. Even sometimes when I say things to people, they be so offended, right? But I'm trying to see if I got everything, y'all. Wait a minute. Y'all know your girl get thrown off. Anyway, if I think of something else, because every time I get off, you always watch my videos, right? But thank y'all for watching me. Thank y'all. Oh, thank y'all for so much love, man. I get so much love in my DMs from my sisters. You know, guys genuinely just saying, I'm so proud of you, man. I'm so, you know, just everything. So I just want to do that and just continue to look out, you know, pray for me, because I go down in dangerous places, y'all, down in that city. I'm not going to go up there by Morgan State University. That's considered, you know, that's like a good neighborhood. I'm down in the hood because somebody told me many years ago, said, you know, you and your sons is going to help change Baltimore. And I was like, yeah, okay, right? But my heart, I'm going down in the hood. I'm not up there at Cold Spring Lane and up in that area. So when y'all say your prayers, pray for me and pray for my safety as I pray for y'all. And if I think of something else that I've got thrown off about, I'll come back on here. But that's it. So take care of your mind, body, and your spirit. As always, I love y'all. Good night.